Morning folks. So in this video, first before we start, I have a correction for the last video. I looked outside, it says it wasn't a very bright day, so solar is no good to us really, but that's not the case. Again, I suppose we've got an overcast day, but it's actually quite bright, and that's going to be fine for your solar. You're still going to get, you're still going to get some energy from the brightness. So my mistake, but that's the beauty of this. I'm learning as I go along. This one, we're going to talk about battery harvesting. Now you can get the laptop batteries, and you get 6 laptop batteries in each case, if you like. They're hard to get into. You need to know what you're doing. You need a few tools. Also, I found I got 10 of these, which this is actually a Lime scooter stem, for the e-scooters. There's 30 batteries in here, so I harvested 30. Again, sort of hardish to get into. You just need the tools, but you can get into them. You just need to be careful when you're pulling apart the plastic and you're getting in with tools or whatever to get it, that you don't damage the cells. At least try your best. What I've been able to find most successfully that works for me is these. They're UPS power for a UPS, I suppose. They're 7.4 volt battery packs that were made for a UPS system that never actually got to market because there was an electronic issue with one of the boards on the UPS. So these made it all the way back to an IT recycler, and I just happened to be there at the right time, right place, asked the right question, and I got these, which are basically these cells. When they're stripped down, the 3.7 2000 milliamp hours. I'm going to strip this. I just want to tell you that on this, there's three little wires come out. Don't cut the wires initially because you're going to get a puff of smoke. You don't want that. Keep the wires separate. I've been able to find that if I go around the back on this one, I can cut the wrapper off reasonably easy, and I'll show you the way this thing's built. Alright, so look at that. So there's 6 of those cells. Pretty easily joined up. They've been spot welded. No, I say spot welded. That's spot welding. I've got to say, I made a little battery, and you would have to think, if you can imagine Big Bird from Sesame Street with oven mitts trying to solder. Yeah, my soldering is not good. I really need to practice, or possibly come up with a spot weld idea. Or for dummies, there are kits that you buy and screw them in, so I'm looking at one of those as well. Simple as that. Bang. I've now got 3 off. I can take the wires off and do my little thing where I'm going to strip the battery down, and I'll bring off the little edges until I've got them like this, nicely trimmed and rolled. Then I'm going to put them into my holder, and the first thing I'll do after that is probably get my little volt meter, right, and I'm just going to test it just to see what sort of power, what sort of volts the thing has at the moment. I had it at 2 volts, not 20, hang on. 3.81, okay. So the first thing I'm going to do when I get some of these is I'm going to stick them into a charger. This is not plugged in, but in this case, this is the charger I got. So I'll stick 4 of them in, charge them up, and then, I don't know if you can see this or not, it's an Opus CT3100, and this is testing now the capacity. So this is being charged, they're now discharging, and this is going to tell me if indeed they're 2000 milliamp hours. Some of them are, some of them aren't. So for example, 2082, 1939, 1905, so I've got a couple of hundred of those now, working my way through. And what I'm finding is, oh, by the way, these, I have got tons of those. Anybody want some batteries? Really? I got so many batteries. But it's going to be now the idea of working out what size of battery pack I need, what size of solar inverter, solar controller, what size of inverter, and how many panels connected in series to give me the power to come in. So onward and upward. Next video I hope to have built some kind of battery pack, or at least tested a very, very basic concept of a solar system. We'll see. Next time.